There we go. Full time in Rome. Italy have won 22-15 over the Welsh. And they made it hard for themselves in the end, didn't they? It was 22-3 for a good while. And then just in the sort of last 15 minutes, it might be 19-3 actually. But Wainwright gets a try for Wales. And then a penalty try at the end makes it closer for the Italians than it should have been. And they were pretty dominant in this match. Obviously, going for a couple of the one penalty points. Penalty first of all goes to Wales. Ben Thomas kicks it over. Then Tommy Allen kicks it over. One for Italy, and then a lovely try for Garbisi. Garbisi kicks ahead, and Capozzo dots down in the corner. Great finish from him, and Italy go 10-3 up. And then through the rest of the game, they just take every single penalty opportunity they can take. And it worked for them. It was absolutely doing my head in watching it live because I want Tommaso Menincello to get the points on fantasy, and they would not go for the line-outs at all. They were, I think I respect it from Italy. They're going for the points. They want the win because as much as we think Italy are a good team, they're better than Wales. A lot of people as fans, we think in our heads, Italy still need to get the wins, and they're only they're probably fifth best team in the tournament. So they've been scarce of wins in the last 5 years in the Six Nations. So they definitely were sensible going for the points every opportunity they got, and they just slowly built on that scoreboard pressure and got it up to, I think, 19-3 was the highest gap, and which is a huge advantage over Wales historically for Italy. And I think this makes it Italy's first ever back-to-back wins over a nation, sort of 2 years in a row in the Six Nations, which is a great feat for them. And it says, you think about 3 years ago, you'd said Italy beat Wales, and you were going crazy about that. And now it's just kind of meh, as it was expected. So I think it really shows how far Italy have come in the last 2 years, but also how poor Wales have dropped down. And they were poor today. They were really poor. Wainwright had a big impact off the bench, but other than that, it was dire to watch, really. Their attacking structure, just almost nothing at all. It's like, what are you doing? They're just chucking it to them, go about three phases, put in a terrible kick. Italy were comfortable all game every time Welsh kicked. And whereas on the vice versa, the Italians, every time they kicked it, it was always contestable. Iwani, Allen and Capozzo were having a great time of it in the kicking battle. They must have tapped it back or caught it 66% of the time, 75% of the time, like really high success rate. And the Welsh back three should be disappointed in their aerial battles. I think losing Liam Williams just before the kick-off was a massive loss. Dafydd Jenkins as well is a huge physical presence, gets through lots of tackles. Not that Freddie Thomas played bad, I thought he had quite a decent game, but Dafydd Jenkins still is while Wales is standout players most games. And the territorial battle, Italy kept winning the ball back from these kicks and making huge gains in metres. And then Wales would sort of do something silly at the ruck or get caught offside from these kicks, and it'd be a penalty and Allen would kick it, and it was like a vicious circle. Italy do a high kick, they'd win the knockdown, get a penalty in the next few phases, kick at goal, 3 points up, and kept doing that on repeat. So a very clinical performance from Italy. Still, the rain really did affect this game. You have to play to your conditions, and fair play to Italy, they did. They didn't try and risk too many silly backs moves, and as annoying as it was, as I said, for fantasy, Italy didn't put it through Menincello's hands or the wings' hands very much. Not after the first 15 minutes. They kept kicking to the air, and it worked for them. So it wasn't the most entertaining game for a neutral or someone who maybe is a casual rugby fan, I admit. But some games are like that in any sport. So you got to just accept that. And as I said, Italy have to get the win because they're still not a team used to winning. So you can really see some of those players mature. Lorenzo Canone had a fantastic game. I thought Sebastian, the number 6, won't say his name, was also very good for Italy. Tommy Allen was great off the tee for most of it. Missed a couple in the second half, but he had a good game. A great performance in Italy overall. I think a lot to be proud of in that game. Wales are going to have to... I think, is it time for Gatland to go is the question. I think probably yes. Absolutely no structure. The set piece wasn't great. Scrum time was quite good against Wales, but against France. But this week against Italy, Wales' scrum just kept giving away penalties. I don't know if that's Matt Carley being harsh on the Welsh side or just they're genuinely not scrummaging good enough against the Italians. But yeah, not really much more to say in that. It's a very lacklustre game. Italy get the win. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. It's quite a short review, to be honest, but there's not much more I can say. Wales are going to have to change a lot before they take... Who are they taking on next? I don't know. Scotland. All right. I think it's Ireland. I think they've got Ireland next. But yeah, they're going to have to change a lot before a home test against the Irish. And yeah, if you got this far, drop a follow. Not a follow. What's this? YouTube. Drop a subscribe and like it if you like this. Probably not. It's been a shambles of a review. It was a shambles of a game, really. But yeah, subscribe if you want to. I'm going to try and post more fantasy stuff coming up. More previews for next week. Maybe it's just some general rugby videos where we have a rest weekend, some match day vlogs, and yeah, if you like this review, thanks for watching it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.